That one. Okay. Is that working? Sound on? Should be coming out of this thing underneath me. Hopefully that should have sorted it. If you can turn it up some. There we go. I might be a bit loud now. Oh, there we go. Is that working? Sound on? Should be coming out of this thing underneath me. Yeah, so I think that's working now. Let me turn the sound down off this. Working now, thank you. By the way, Mr. Foster, how good is your Christmas garden? Amazing. I don't know if it was you or your day wife that put it on, but I showed Lorraine and she's like, "Oh my God, can we have that? How nice is that?" That takes some effort to get it looking that nice. It's got to do. I've only come down here to test me 40 pints. See if it's cleared. Yeah, it's not quite cleared. I tried like this much the other day. I can't taste it yet, obviously, because it won't taste right. And I've tried this much again today. And one's clearer than the other, so fingers crossed it's getting there. It's getting clearer. I think I'm down London this weekend. I'm down the sister-in-law's. So by next weekend, I should be able to taste it. Hopefully. Mr. Parsons, good evening. It's weird because this isn't on my laptop. My laptop's over there, and my camcorder's over there. So I've got to keep looking away to see who's commented. All tunes work. It's very nice. For some reason this year, I think it might be because of the pandemic, but I'm normally not bothered. But I'm like that to Lorraine. When are we doing this? When are we doing that? And today she's got a family group on WhatsApp, and she put a comment on just as I've been in work since like 5 o'clock this morning, 5:15. And she got up, bless her, she did me packed lunch, she got up with me and then went back to bed. But when she got up with me, she made me packed lunch up. So by the time I got on work, she commented on a family group saying, I don't know the exact comment, she put something about, I can't look back because there's probably 50 comments today, there's loads of them on that group, saying Happy Christmas or Happy December. So I've obviously jumped on that and said, right, because she doesn't want decorations out yet. I think she used to do hers Christmas Eve. So I've jumped onto the back of that and said, right, if you're willing to wish people Happy December, then we can get the Christmas decks out. Anyway, she's like up and down the loft now when I've come and done this. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'd like it to be done. And then I do the lights outside. I'd like it to be done before we have this weekend, and then when we come back, it'll all be nice and decorated when we get back. Kev C, evening all. How are we doing? All good, I hope. Is it just me that's having a sneaky one? I bet there is. On Wednesday hour, tomorrow's my last day, and then I'm off. But I'm literally, what time are we on? 7:30. Half an hour. This isn't one of them half an hour and it's 1 AM. Half an hour and I've got to go in and go to bed. So going in work, not as early in the morning, but I'm going in work and then coming home. I'm hoping to get 2 new tyres tomorrow with me driving all that way. So we'll see. I was looking at the thumbs up was, but it's Kev C. I get John now because he does this. I mean, I've got to put these on to have a look, but John does this, doesn't he? But I can't see either. I'm better off with them off. I've got to go close to use my glasses. What's that called? Long-sighted or short-sighted? I can see a sign down the road easy, half a mile down the road. But to read something, to look at my phone like this, I can't see nothing though. Got to put these things on, and I can see it all then, clear as bell. I can even type. There you go. Good. I got my Inkbird back. I don't know if any of you watched my video, but my Inkbird let me down with this lager. So I put it in the brewing cabinet, forgot about it. Luckily, it was on chilled, so I wasted a week, and then it was because of because the one that I've got indoors, the probe let me down. See, it's still got all the guarantee and things in it. The probe let me down, so eventually they wanted to send me another probe. You probably saw me if you watched the video swinging on it. That's because I've no respect for the other one now. They wanted to send me one of these and me to open this up and cut the wires and strip them and re-put wires in. It's not a problem for me, but I think that's why I should. I mean, there'll be people that don't do any DIY and they'd be asking them the same question. I think it was way out of order. So even, you know, I've got a brand new one here, but I don't trust it. I might buy another model, or if I do put this on, I'll probably be down every day checking on it. But we'll see. It's now in the fridge, so I don't need this because the last stage is just to keep it chilled. So I've took the heater off and just plugged the fridge in. So that's on 2 degrees now. Fingers crossed it'll play. See what you're all saying. Gonna grab some, what's that, beer or food? See you later, Alan. Thanks for popping on, making sure it works for me. Now, Mr. Foster. Even I admit it's going to happen, innit? I mean, that tasting, that worked out at 4.65%. That's probably going to be my first falling asleep. And do you know what? She'll probably won't knock on the door or shout me, "Phil, you on live, you going to sleep." She'll come in and the face will be here. She'll creep in. She'll be doing all sorts. She'll be like this with a bucket of ice, and she'll probably take the pee out of me. Definitely take the pee out of me. You'll see it for yourself when it happens. But yeah, she'll see that as an opportunity. She won't come down and think, "Oh my God, he's making a fool of himself." She'll like, "Right, I'm having you, mate." I don't blame her. She did it to me, I did it to her. I mean, the last time she fell asleep on the couch, I literally got her slipper off her foot, and her sister's called Louise, and I did this with, it was a slipper, and I went, mate, I'm filming her, and I went, "Lorraine, it's Louise," and she went, "Ah, hello, Louise, are you okay?" Before she could complain, I'd uploaded it to the family group. Not good, not good. I didn't receive nice speech thoughts for that. She really tore into me, but she sees the funny side, and I know she'd do it to me if she got the opportunity. I woke up with makeup on. I think we're about 30 seconds behind on here. I'm just trying to gauge everything. Hello, June. How good is your decks? I am so jealous. I have literally got a snowman. That's it. I used to have this like 7-foot tree made out of them string lights, and it was like a 3D one, so it did that, and then it folded, so it was 3D. That was the best thing I've ever had. And then out the front last year, I think I did my best. I did like from the front top bedroom window, and it was like a triangle down to the front because there's roses at the front and then there's a fence. So the house, if you imagine our bedroom window's my forehead and the fence is like that, I had lights like this, and then I put tinsel round and got some big baubles and dangled them from it. So when you drive past the house, it catches your eye and you look and it looks like a kind of a Christmas tree, but yours is like, it's magical. It's really, really nice. Really nice. I'm assuming that was the wagon wheel thing on your right hand side. That's where you go and have your drink. But yeah, if anybody's not seen it, go and have a look at that picture. So I know you've already told me, but where are you, June? Amel, are you down south, up north, or what? And I know we've had this discussion. I can remember having the discussion. I just can't remember what you said. (1976). I was 7. Well, I was 6 and 7 in 1976. Make sure you post it. Let us have a look. I'm saying that, but then Lorraine's like, "Oh, why can't we have one like that?" But it's not cheap, is it? It's nice. I mean, I'm one of them that doesn't want to spend. I'm a Scrooge, but once I've spent and done it, I'm like, that was worth every penny. That's how I generally do it. But trying to fix my screen, I don't know which way round it goes. That's the one. In Surrey, I'm sure Lorraine came from Surrey originally. She was originally from Islington, and she's a true Cockney. She was born within the sound of all bells. I can't remember what that hospital's called, but she was from Islington. And then when I met her, she lived in Surrey. I'm trying to think, can't think for the life of me what it was called. Well, that's where she lived anyway when I met her. Wished I'd never heard of the bloody place. Wonder if she's on. Let's see. Announce.
What's the announcement?
Lorraine, I'm just on live. Just asking which part of Surrey you came from. I'm sure it was Surrey. Which part was it?
Announcing.
Lorraine, I'm just on live. Just asking which part of Surrey you came from. I'm sure it was Surrey. Which part was it? She replies. Oh, here we go.
I don't come from Surrey. None of my family come from Surrey. But they lived at Epsom, Worcester Park, and in Leatherhead.
Okay. Epsom, Worcester Park, and Leatherhead. Leatherhead's where I'm going visiting this weekend. So I don't know if any of them's in Surrey. I just thought she lived in Surrey. I know she came from Islington. Announce.
What's the announcement?
Are you coming on saying hello? Quickly, I know you're busy.
Announcing.
Are you coming on saying hello? Quickly, I know you're busy. She must be doing dishes and stuff like that. Hoovering and polishing. God, she's gonna kill me. This is gonna get me in trouble. This is really gonna get me in trouble. Because when I'm down here and I'm sitting and I watch a movie, it's my little escape. But if I come on and do this, that's when it's gonna get me in trouble. I'll end up whispering, thinking she can't hear. I'll end up saying things and then deleting. Not naughty things, obviously. It's just, she'll say, "What? Why are you saying that to everybody?" But look, she'll be coming on. No, she's not there yet. So I'm glad it works. Anyway, how long have I been going? I don't even know how to check. I don't even know how to use this properly. Let's have a quick look. Lorraine does tell me off. Leatherhead is in Surrey. There you go. We're coming to Surrey tomorrow or Friday, hopefully. I can't even see how long we've been on. Oh, here we go. 19 minutes, 20 minutes. So we're coming to Leatherhead. I don't know how big Surrey is. It might be this big. It might be 50 miles across. I don't know. But we're going to Leatherhead. And then next week, I think I'm doing, I don't know whether to do this or not. I want to do a wild camp. I've just got back into wild camping. But what I want to do is, this will be another video. I've got myself, it's like a dinghy, but it's a posh one. I'm just debating whether to get a motor for it. In fact, that'd be brilliant for next week. It's called a Seahawk. So it's a proper professional fishing dinghy. People put wood bottoms and things in them. So next week, what I'm planning on doing, my son wants to come. You all see my son, but he's only 8. He can't come. Me and the dogs go into the Lake District. And we're going the islands. You know, we must have all been in the Lake District. When you go on, you can see the islands on the big lake. So I'm going to get me dinghy. I'm laughing because of what potentially might happen. I'll probably sink or something while I'm doing a live. I'm gonna paddle across to one of these islands and do a wild camp. So set up camp, light a fire. I'll either do a video. I don't think I'll be able to get signal to do a live, but I'm gonna do a video. I'm put on the. But yeah, I'll probably just do one night. Kids are in school, so I suggested to Lorraine that we all go, spend 2 or 3 nights in a B&B, and for one of them nights me and the dog go over to the island and do a wild camp. But the kids are in school, so we'll see. But that's touch wood, that's going to be next week. Definitely doing a wild camp, but I want to do that one because it's a bit unusual. I just don't know if it's going to be too cold. I don't know if it's going to be too cold with it being surrounded by water. I think we had -4, -5 here 2 nights ago. There you go, 45 minutes. That's not far down there. What I found when Lorraine come up here, it was like, are we going your brother's tonight? No, it's the other side of town. And driving or a taxi would be 12 minutes, 14 minutes. And down there nobody drives, because it was central London. Nobody drives, so it's like 2 buses, 3 trains, or 2 buses, 2 trains, 2 undergrounds, and it's like an hour and 50 minutes for a quick journey to see your cousin or your sister, and they don't think twice about it. For me, that's a day trip to Blackpool. That's like, Blackpool's like 45, 50 minutes away. But to do all that, what Lorraine did every day, it's like it's a family day out, and they did it without thinking about it. There's a lot of things the same, but there's a lot of things different. We used to go and visit, whether it was Lorraine's mum or family or anybody, just friends, and we'd go round, and this took a lot for me to get used to. I'm okay with it now, but it's just we'd go round somewhere, and if the people you was going visiting had visitors, there might be 8-10 people in that living room, and everybody would have to stand up and kiss Lorraine. Everybody would stand up and shake my hands. Some of the blokes would kiss me, and then when we was good, we could be there for 5 minutes just to say hello. I'm just dropping this birthday card off, and then we could like be there for 5 minutes. Right, we're getting off now. We've got to go here, or we've got to go there. We're going out, or we've got to, and then we do it all again. And then there's lots of that. There's lots of gossip, getting to the door and stuff. So a 5-minute actual sit-down visit was 12 minutes in, 12 minutes out, and 5 minutes in the middle. So it was half an hour just for a 5-minute visit. I just don't get it. It's just different. It's different. What people do in different areas, I suppose. We could drive past my brother's, and she can't believe that I don't stop. I can't believe you don't stop and go in. Well, I'm not going there. I'm going to town. But you're driving past. I don't get it. I suppose it's because when you do 2 train, 2 underground, 2 buses, if you're driving past somewhere or going past somewhere, you wouldn't miss that opportunity. But for me, because town's 2.5 miles away, my brother's is 1.5 miles away, I can do either easily within 5 minutes, so we don't bother going in. But and then we used to. My dad was still alive when I got with Lorraine. It was like, "Hi mum, hi dad, sit down," and then we'd get up. Right, we're off now. See you mum, see you dad. She couldn't fathom it. She couldn't get her head around it, and it's just what we do, I suppose. I don't know if we're heartless or not, but it's just what we do up here, or what we don't do up here. It's just different in different places. But I find because half of Lorraine's family's in Scotland, and it's the same up there. They're all shaking hands and kissing. It must be just the northern part, the middle part that doesn't. Who's texting? Yeah, Blackpool's it's nice. People call it the Las Vegas of the North. Some people don't like it. Some people say it's dirty. It's not dirty. There's millions of pounds been spent there in the last few years. It's really nice. There's you have to know it. I went. The mother-in-law had not been, and we took her there. We drove past Blackpool Football Club, fish and chips on the beach. But then it was spoilt because we went to the tower. We didn't go in the tower, I don't think. We went past, but there was a bar kicking some lads out. That was being knobheads of fighting, and we was just in the middle of it, and we had our kids, so that wasn't a pleasant experience. But that's not every day. It's like it's a hen party and a stag do place as well. So especially in summer, it's like that. But yeah, I really like Blackpool. Really like Blackpool. If you go there and you just go for a weekend, you can't do it in a weekend. The lights are amazing. If you go, I've never done a B&B for the lights. I always drive there and drive back because it's less than an hour each way. But once you're in the lights, there's no way out. There's ambulances every quarter of a mile, probably 3 every quarter of a mile, because once you enter that traffic jam, It's less than 1 mile an hour from beginning to end, and it's about 2.5 miles long. But the experience is amazing. I've probably done it half a dozen times. I've not done it with my kids. I think I did once when they was very young, but I need to do that. It's really good. I'd recommend it. But like I said, once you're in, you can't turn around because all the side streets are blocked. It's like for them 6 weeks or 8 weeks when it's on. It's just like you get into Blackpool and you go through. You've got to, as you drive in, there's lots of car parks with like 700 spaces, so you've got to park your car in one of them and walk to your B&B, unless your B&B's got one. But if it's on the front, you've got to go through the lights to park up. But the lights are free. You don't pay to go through the lights, so it's really good. Should I have another one before I go to bed? Or not? The rain's not come on, has she? Oh yeah, I forgot you've got a caravan. There's lots of places in Blackpool. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I had one till probably 2 years ago, and I used to park it on my Auntie Irene's drive at the side of her house. And we went one day, loaded it up, loaded the kids up, not in the caravan, in the car, and we drove out, and I was just in a rush. I always took my time, and Lorraine always went on the road and said, right, come now, shell traffic up, because it was on a bend. And we didn't this time. We just, no, get in, let's go. And for that split second, I didn't concentrate, and they got 2 metal posts. So I was all the way out and swung it too early. I heard a crunch. Got out the car. I'll post some pictures. Got out the car and looked back. And my Auntie Irene, she's not with us anymore. She died last year. My Auntie Irene said, I'm really sorry, Philip. All my family calls me Philip, not Phil. I'm really sorry, Philip. And I looked at her, looked round the back, and the bunk beds was on a drive. The actual bunk beds had ripped the back end off. It was one of them with them at the back, and the bunk beds was lying on a drive. It was a beautiful caravan. It was bone dry. It was 5 years old. I had 5 years servicing, so it was absolutely bone dry. I still got 1,300 quid from it with no back end on. Completely, you could walk down my drive and step up into the caravan through the back. I put a tarp on the back, a tarpaulin, and some guy came from, I don't know, I think that was Lytham St Anne's near Blackpool. Give me 1,300 quid cash for it, and then as soon as he didn't do this, but about 6 weeks later, he sent me a picture. He'd put an aluminium back on it and painted it on. It looked perfect. I was gutted. And then Lorraine's uncle in Scotland said, oh, you should have told me my son's a panel beater, which we knew, which Lorraine knew, and he owes me loads of favours. He would have done exactly that for you for nothing. Very cool. So I keep saying we're going to get another one. We have to get another one, actually. We used to love it during the calendar. We used to go at least once a month, at least, even over winter. Okay. I think it's well tested. I don't know how to see how many people's on here. Let me have a quick look at my laptop, see if you can see. "16 weeks. I'm always scared of hurting my caravan because it's parts, isn't it? Always parts. Top chat. Oh, there's only us on. There's only us on now. That's what he says anyway. I don't know how to, if I'm reading it correctly. But at least I've tested it. I am going to get another beer though, because once I stop this, if I haven't opened one, then I've no reason to drink. So. Oh, too far. One for one. Just started. Every year it's become, well, I've only been doing it 3 years or 4 years maybe. I've been doing when people do these elf things. I'm looking at that screen. When people do these elf things, angling from the things and that, we do all that. But I started one myself, which was dad jokes. So every day of December, I do a dad joke on my Facebook page. I don't know if you can see my Facebook page. But I did the first one today. So all year I try and think of jokes or read jokes, and I save them all up. So today's joke, this is just for you because there's only you here before I log off. Me dad joke of December was very quick one. It was, do you know what? I'm gonna have to get it. I know it, but do you know if you don't read it right, you mess it up, don't you? So go to me. I don't want to go to my pictures. That's not right. There we go. So my post today, I don't post much. My post today was, hey, it's Christmas dad joke time, December. One wind turbine asked another wind turbine what his favourite music was. Wind turbine 2 says, I'm a heavy metal fan. You're laughing now, aren't you? You're laughing. You are? You get worse. I start with the best, and by December the 31st, you don't even read my posts anymore. They're that bad because I'm giving up by then. Okay, so I've done my live. Thank you very much, Mel, for coming on. And oh, June's back on. Do I have to tell that joke again? Who's this? Kev C's back on. What is this? What is this? Actually, Joffrey brother. You see that? Now that we're married, can you quit drinking? You're starting to sound like my ex-wife. I didn't know you was married before. I didn't know you was been married before. I haven't. I don't know. Oh, I think this is a YouTube trait. Because when John comes on live and he says, oh, I'm going now, we all go ping, ping, ping. And that's what's just happened here. There's now 4 of us on here. But it is a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday night. 8:05. See if we get a response. Announce.
What's the announcement?
Lorraine, I can only assume you're working so hard and putting the kids in bed that you can't get on and say hello to me.
Announcing.
Lorraine, I can only assume you're working so hard and putting the kids in bed that you can't get on and say hello to me. Now I'm hoping she realises that if she answers back, we're all going to hear it. I don't know whether I should turn it down or not. So anyway, when my lager's done, I'm hoping to put it through this. I've already put some gas on it, but I've kind of let that go down to see if it clears. And then I'm going to get a gas canister this big and a pipe, put it on, and then touch wood, I'm going to pour it out of this. The only thing is, with me brewing it myself, I won't be able to leave it from Monday to Friday. I want at least 1 pint a night, so I don't know. You would, wouldn't you, if it's your own? Unless it's just because it's a fad, and then it stops. I might get bored of it. But we'll see. Let me just put on mine. My family thing is called Corona 19 shit. I don't know who made that name up. I'm on live now. Look for see if anybody comes on from my family. Hello Ian. How the devil are we? I wasn't just doing a live and playing on games then, I was doing a text to the family. Just testing out the live. I've done little snippets, as you know, and then delete before people see them, but this one I think I'm going to leave up. I've had a play with the software. I think I know a little bit about it, so I'm just gonna, as bad as this probably look, I'm just gonna leave it up. The good news is you've missed the dad joke for the day. Is he coming on, Mr. Keg on Legs? That's my brother. He's just read my message. Let's see. No, don't think so. Give it 2 minutes and wait for him, and then I'll have to go and get my beauty sleep. I know it's only 8:10, but I do some stupid shifts in work. I basically have to do what the job requires, which is good. It's really good because I can be in work at 2 o'clock, get a phone call off Lorraine. Can you run me here? Can you do this? Can you do that? Not that she does that a lot, but I can just say, right, I'm off. I can go in at 4 AM and finish at 12. My shift is 8 or 8:30 till 5, but I was in today at 5:30, 2 o'clock. I was getting in my car, so it's good. I've got a good job. My brother's just come on and said he's looking to see if he can see if this is working. Can't see him on that. Keg on Legs Robinson, rolling 19. Oh, it's that one. So can't find it. Where do I look? YouTube. Type in click on okay. So it's successful. I'm just going to give him another 10 seconds, see if he can get on, just to test it from that angle. But I'm glad it works. I kind of know it's there now if I ever want to do it, because we do the Facebooks. I like the Facebooks because with the Facebooks, if John doesn't do a live, or if John does a live and then has an early night and we do a Facebook, I know it's not serving. I know I can relax and have a drink and go on live and act the idiot. Like this week I had the tie around my head and that, and as soon as you say bye, it's gone. It doesn't save. It might save in Facebook library or something, but it's not like John's. John's got the power of you know, he's got the power of showing what he wants to show and what he doesn't want to show, which he deserves. He should do that, but that's what makes me a bit worried. That's why I don't go on every week, because some weeks I'm absolutely knackered, and I know if I go on I'm probably going to fall asleep and make a fool of myself. So oh, I've told my brother to go on Facebook Live, so I ballsed up there. Keg on Legs, he's on. Hello, Keg on Legs. With Ian, Kev C, Mel Foster, they're all people from Life of John. They're not from Life of John, but they're people we have a chat with and a live on a weekend. That's my brother, Keg on Legs. Just trying out my live, see if it works. Sitting in PLEB Tavern. So I'm glad that works. I'm glad the Corona team can see it as well, the family. Who have we got on? We've only got a few on. We've got Ian, Keg, Kev C and Mel so far, and me. So there's 5 of us. We've been on half an hour, just trying it out. My brother's now laughing because he knows I'm blind. We've been on 48 bloody minutes. He's missed my dad joke as well, my brother, but he's probably sitting on Facebook. 3 years I've been doing it, I believe. Every day of December doing a dad joke on Facebook. Oh, I've got my new Inkbird, Kevin. So the probes that come with them are £3 off Amazon. So the one that's broke, we can fix, or you can fix, or I can fix. It costs £3. They give in and sent me a full new set. So there's one there if you want it for your next home brew. And there's a fridge in the garage. It was on free cycle, so I just couldn't resist. I just took it. I need to stop myself because I'll have a garage full of stuff. I've already got a garage full of stuff I don't want, but I will have a garage full of stuff I don't want. So this weekend, I've already said we're with Surrey Way, Leatherhead, spending a fortune, no doubt. The nearest pub, I don't even know how much it cost, to be honest. We went the surprise. The brother-in-laws we're staying at. We went to his surprise. Oh my god, I think he was 30. Shows how old I am. I think it was in Fulham. Don't know. I don't apologise for not knowing, because I see that many places when I go down there. I just don't know where I am. And I got a rounding. I managed to last from, I don't know, 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock without getting a rounding, and I got a rounding. And I swear to God, I could carry the drinks from the bar to where I was going, and it was £86. £86. It was crazy. Crazy. The money you've got to spend down there. I was down there once, and the mother-in-law, I hope she likes me calling her mother-in-law. She doesn't like me calling her grandmother. I'm going to get kicked for that now. I've said it on her live. She's going to really kick me next time she sees me. But we went shopping in a place near where they used to live in Kingston. And the car park, I actually said, do you know what, I'll drive around the block and wait for you. Because the car park, I think it was £4.20 or £4.50 every 20 minutes. So you go into St Helens and it's, I think it's under an hour it's 20 pence. Up to 2 hours it's 50 pence. The worst it can get is if you go over 4 hours, so you can stay for 24 hours. I think it's £3.50. £4 odd for 20 minutes, every 20 minutes. So an hour is 15 quid. Some things are okay, same as up here. Some things are stupid expensive. A taxi's like, I don't know, 6-7 quid just to do what I'm doing, just to sit inside it. 7 quid, bang. And then it's about £1 every tick. That's enough calling down south. I'm only calling the expense. Oh, Sharon Robinson's on. Come on. She'll be like this with her phone taking it to work. Jesus. Don't even know who she is. She's just some woman that follows me round. I go out to work at 4 o'clock in the morning and she sat on the curb at the end of my drive. Her name's not even Robinson. She just calls herself Robinson because my name's Robinson. Do you ever have people like that? I don't know why she does it. It's not like I'm good looking. I've just heard some swear words and it's about 3 miles away. Let me see if I can get back on. I'm not even on the live. See the comments. Do you know what really impresses me? If you type in Fill Your Boots YouTube, it goes to my channel. There's no searching or anything. Fill Your Boots YouTube. There we go. Oh, I've missed loads. Let me get my glasses on again. June Foster, June Mel. John's hiding in the background. Which one is he? Is it that John? Phil's midweeker. Don't even say that. You'll get me in trouble. Jesus. Good picture and sound. Thanks, Kev. Stay. Ian Fraser. Stay on YouTube. I don't know what that means. 7 on now. Not got stainless steel prongs, has it? I should have been reading this all the way down. Ian Fraser. I don't know how to do it. I'm new. I don't know how people go on as guests, but I think my brother will probably be as a guest, and whoever Sharon Robinson is, she's my sister-in-law. Obviously, you gathered that. Is a guest at the minute. Ian Fraser, anyone, as a guest. Ungrateful, lol. Now. She's already done it. Oh, God. I've been trying to keep this, like, between you guys and not even my work, because I want to get a certain level of, not acceptability, a certain level of acceptance, a certain level of subscribers, which I'm doing okay at the minute, before I let it go public in work. But if Sharon Robinson's got hold of it, it could be in the newspapers tomorrow. Let me see if she'll. I bet she comes on now. She won't come on for a partner, but as soon as she knows Keg on Legs and Sharon's on, she'll be here. Announce.
What's the announcement?
I'm just letting you know. I wasn't going to let you know, but they said they have to. Keg on Legs and Sharon Robinson is on the live, so they want you to join and say hello.
Announcing.
Only my second one. I'm not drunk. I'm just letting you know. I wasn't going to let you know, but they said they have to. Keg on Legs and Sharon Robinson is on the live, so they want you to join and say hello. Does anybody want to test out the live? Does anybody want to come on screen? See if it works. Might do, might not. Not tested it. Old fart. Old fart. You're about 7 years older than me. I know you look a little bit older than that, but you are only 7 years older than me. Old fart. Don't believe it. It's alright, it doesn't matter if you're in the bath, we won't see much. You've got like 2 bubbles, haven't you? 2 bubbles is enough, we'll be alright with that. Nobody's going to see much. Let me see. See if I get it. She might even be asleep. Her indoors. No, she's not even answering. Oh well. It's well tested. I think everything that should be working is working, so I'll call it a day, I think. I wish what? What do I wish? Oh. Hello. Hello? Where's Mum? Asleep? Oh, shove her on a minute. Hello? Did you... Mm-hmm. Okay. You busy? No worries. Kevin and Sharon's on. I just thought I'd ask again because they was on. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, it's great. You're on now with that phone call. See you later. Bye. Oh, my battery's gone. I don't know if y'all can still see me, but my battery's gone. Let me change quick. Just while I say bye. I think I'm still on live. That's me crappy laptop camera because the battery's gonna be in my other thing. So thank you all for coming on and testing it for me. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you on the next live. Just move this so that I can click stop, otherwise we'll be on here all night. Stop streaming. Oh, Ian's back on. You alright, Ian? Ian? Keg? Mel? I don't know what happened. I don't know if you all got cut off or not. I just took a phone call off Lorraine. You all know Lorraine. And she said, we're going with my sisters in 2 days. I'm just tidying the house. In between now and leaving the house, it'll get louder and louder and louder until we're in the car. And then it'll all calm down. But she's gonna see this anyway. Because I'm not gonna delete it. It'll be there for everybody to see. Okay. Thank you all once more for coming on and testing me live. I'll do another one whenever I do another one. Might be from Leatherhead actually. From down south with the in-laws. That means I'll have to take all this kit with me. Alright. Just gonna click stop. Just before I do, nobody want to come on live and test that? I think I know it works. I can't even see your response. I've not even got the chat up. Search. What does this say? Every time I look away from my phone, I have more messages. Bye. Bye all. Night all. Oh, see you later. I was trying to read that one. Alright. Catch you later. Cheers all. Fill your boots.